What makes people happy? Well, Martin Seligman, a pioneer of what's called positive psychology, came up with an equation that is H equals S plus C plus V. As you can see here, H is our enduring level of happiness. S is our set point, which is determined by genetics. C is our circumstances, and V is voluntary, meaning things we control in our lives. But how does this all fit together? So another individual, Sonia Lyubomirsky, wrote a book called The How of Happiness. And in this book, she talks about a pie chart she came up with, which is right here. It says that genetics make up about 50% of how happy we are. 40% is actions and behavior and what we control, things we can do. And then 10% is our circumstances. So, a lot of people say, I'm so sad because my house burned down, or I lost my job, I don't have money, lots of things like that. And that's only 10%, like me, I am a poor college student, but despite that fact, I am still holding it together pretty well. But going back to the pie chart, 50% is genetics. And just what happens if you have bad genetics, to say. There's still 40% that is voluntary, under your control. You can sit down and meditate. Another thing that's been researched is to have gratitude. Martin Seligman conducted a sort of experiment, and he said that if at the end of each day you just write down 3 things that you're grateful for every day, then overall your level of happiness will increase. Martin Seligman also came up with a theory of well-being in which he listed an acronym called PERMA, P-E-R-M-A. P stands for positive emotion, like being happy. E stands for engagement, and like being engaged in things and actively doing stuff. The next R is relationships, having positive relationships, because obviously negative relationships will probably not make you happier. But so relationships with your family, with your friends, those kinds of things. M is meaning. Lots of people have meaning by doing humanitarian work, or through their religion. And lastly, accomplishment, what you achieve. I think we all agree that winning a competition makes us happier, and leads to our well-being. And so, what do I do to be happier and accomplish all these things? One thing I do is, well, I won't tell you. I'll just show you. Cue my Pursuit of Happiness clips.